But on the pole, starting P number 1, we're going to have Chad. He's going to be rolling off the grid in first. Going to have Charlie to his outside. Going to have Doug in P4, Clayton P3. So first 2 rows, some of the WTF OGs. Then you're going to have Jeremy and Johnny. Jeremy Horn and Johnny Tubbs. 2 new guys that we picked up from Talladega as the field starts to roll off. That's going to be your row number 3. Brady and Brandon, 2 Bs, and row number 4. Going to have Nick and Mitchell in row number 5. Adam and Joey, row number 6. And rounding out the field, going to have Colin and Christopher. So Chris ended up, as you guys kind of heard, asking for an e-wheel. He's going to just take an e-wheel. He's learning, trying to learn as much as he can in these deals. So just got his wheel. So he's going to try to learn as much as he can in these races. But we're going to come into the restart zone now. Going to be ready. 100 laps tonight. 125 laps. Let's go green. Gonna be fun, gonna be fast, gonna be fun, boys. So, gonna have to be watching it. Here we go, coming to the green. Into the pace car pulls off. You see the field. Got Charlie on the outside, Chad on the pole. Clayton and Doug following up right behind him. So here they go. Closing into the restart zone, and they're off here at Martinsville. See a little bit of wheel spin in the back. That's going to cause a big stack up. That's going to be Brady having a little bit of front end damage there.
I didn't mean to get into
big spin on the tires from people. But as you see it down the back stretch, Charlie going to be clear entering the corner. So Charlie, after lap 1, he's going to be in the lead. Chad going to file out to P number 2. Doug still trying to fight his way around that outside line. See on board with Clayton there as he follows that pretty blue paint scheme of Chad. Gonna be on Doug's front bumper, but as they go through the corner, everybody's gonna single file out. Nick already gaining a bunch of spots. He started quite a few rows back. Adam right behind him. He's up 3 spots. Let's see already who's the biggest mover. Johnny actually is the biggest loser, and he's at -7. We have a yellow already. That is going to be Joey. Ends up spinning it down the back front stretch. Let's see. Just a little loose. Tries to save it, overcorrects, and he gets into the inside wall. It'll be a lap 7 restart. But as we're coming to the green. Gonna have Charlie and Chad leading them. Gonna have Clayton and Jeremy. Jeremy looks to be one of the front runners. He was quick last night at Talladega. He's quick at Martinsville.
All restarts from here on out are on leader in the restart zone.
I hear Doug say on leader in the restart zone. So we're going to roll them off now. You see the pace car dip. Going to go on board with Charlie right here. He's waiting. Going to have to go in the restart zone, as Doug said. In the restart zone they go. And they're off with a good restart. Chad's going to spin him. They're going to wreck big on the front stretch. Chad spins the tires, and they're going to wreck huge. Wow.
I'm doing that.
Chad spins the tires, costs the spin, or causes the wreck. Not what we thought would have happened. Yeah, Chad spins the tires, runs in the back of by Jeremy. And it was on from there. He gets turned into Clayton. That spins him. Nick barely is able to make it through. And they all wreck big out back. But Chad ended up causing the big one. Everybody luckily past that ends up getting through. But Chad ends up causing that deal. But pace car lights are out. So he's going to dip off this time. Everybody's going to go around.
I think you're supposed to be on the outside.
Doug, just clear penalties on this restart. But Clayton and Brady going to lead him to the, Charlie and Brady going to lead him to the green now. Here we go. Into the restart zone they go. And Charlie takes off. Clean restart looks like for everybody for now. Charlie with a monster jump. Little checkup from everybody. Everybody seems to be rolling clean. Charlie's going to get through this restart and have nearly half a straightaway lead on everybody. But everybody's going to try to single file out, get running through the field. See Joey stuck on that outside line. Go through turn one. He's going to be the only car stuck on that outside line. He finally gets clear of Adam. Adam gets in line. One of the newer guys we picked up last night. He's fast on these short tracks. A little bit about him. He's a 1.8K I-rated driver. B class. He's going to get in the back of, Nick going to run into him, and he's going to get in the back of Joey. And big wreck again out the back. They're still making contact. What happened on that deal? Ooh. It happened a little bit further back. 20, Colin tried to check up, and Johnny hit him and ran into him. And that ended up causing that one right there. Charlie, you're leading this deal. A few laps into it, only 20 laps in. Took the lead on that start and haven't looked back. What do you got to say about it?
The tire dipping that I'm doing is definitely helping. I don't know. Just trying not to suck the best that I can. I'm not sure if you remember or not, but I was a little upset after practice. Yeah, four-wheel tire dipping, that's the best way to do it. No, just trying to keep the truck in one piece, trying not to spin out on these all these damn restarts, because you get a good launch in second, but that's only if you can get the rear tires to actually hook up. But no, we'll see what happens. I plan on pitting at lap 30.
All right, remember, guys, we got
I probably won't take tires. I'll probably not take tires until 60, to be honest, but we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, 10-4. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, Charlie, get ready. Race will resume.
That was Charlie, the guy going to be restarting on the pole here. Going to have Brady to his outside, Jeremy and Brandon on row number 2, and then Chad and Chris. Going to be P number 5 and 6 in row number 3. So back on this restart now, they're going to be going back green. So lap 22 restart, Charlie going to have the pole on this sorrel deal. Charlie closing on the restart, got Brady to his outside once again. They're going to be entering the restart zone now. Charlie takes off, clean restart. Nick gets in the back of Chad. Chad struggling with this gear changes so far. Got Adam going to the inside now. Chad really struggling with his gear changes early in this race. Everybody seems to be doing okay out the back so far. Everybody's just kind of making moves. See Chris going up the track pretty far. But Brandon maybe got in the wall a little bit there. That's going to slow him down quite a bit. Almost running the back of right there. Joey over the corners a little bit, but they're going to all get back going green. Chad to the point, or working his way back through the field. He's going to be P number 5 as they cross the line now. P5 for Chad. After getting that EOL early, ended up causing the first one on that restart. That's going to be big. He's ended up gaining a bunch of spots. Everybody in this field looks like they got damage except for the leader, Charlie. But you see Chad's trying to work around his buddy Nick. Their two are in Discord together. So they're trying to find their way around this track. Chad, really good short track guy, ended up qualifying on the pole, top of the board at the end of practice. Now he's going to have to try to fight his way through the field in the race. So going to be fun to watch him try to make up as much time as he can. He's P4 now. But as they go through the corner, let's take a look through this field. Got Joey, he's sitting 7th as they cross the line. Brandon 8th, Doug 9th. Actually, Clayton 9th now, Doug 10th. Doug dropping back quite a few spots. As you see, but everybody's still looking like they're rolling fine. Rolling all clear currently at the moment. But Doug just trying to be conservative, trying to fight his way through the field and get through it. Looks like be there at the end of this race. Johnny is a lap down, so is Colin. They ended up having to take their damage fix, but one in the wall. Don't know who that was, but as we look at the rear bumper of Charlie, looking out back at Brady. Brady doing a solid job. Charlie not pulling away too far from Brady. It looks like Nick and Chad are closing in on Brady. So, but as we say there, we're going to have a yellow. Don't know who it was. Was it Corey? Doesn't look like it. Who was the yellow on? Don't think I see. Who was the yellow on? Trying to get listening to chat. I don't know who that was on. When was the yellow out? I believe Corey hit the wall. Yeah, Corey did end up getting to the wall there. Tried to shift out, and he got on the wall pretty hard. I don't know what the yellow is for, though. I'm not really for sure what the yellow was for there. Oh, stage. Never mind. I realized. My bad. Adam, this is Came Up in the Booth. You got me?
Yep.
Well, running P2, or going to be lining up P2 on this restart now. Had a little bit of trouble early, got into a wreck, got an EOL early, and now you're going to be working your way back to the field, or now you made your way back to the field. What do you think how are you going to try to get this next stage win and finish this race off?
I don't know that
Hey,
I can
Colin,
with
take
old
that way, you
tires.
got
I
it.
took tires in the last pit stop, so that's why I didn't pit this time and
Call
got
out where
enough
you're
fuel to
going
run
to.
the rest of the race. So we'll see how
Yeah,
it
everybody
goes.
run low on the caution
Hopefully
lap.
Brandon can hold everybody up
Wait.
behind me here enough to let us get ahead.
Alrighty, well, sounds like a plan. Good luck the rest of the race.
Thanks.
Adam, one of the new guys, he's actually pretty cool. First time talking to him a little bit earlier, and he's actually really cool to talk to. So, fun guy in that slick paint scheme, elite paint scheme. Into this deal, see the pace car pulls off. See the field going through 3 and 4. A lot of UL, so everybody's kind of single file now. But as we got Brady and Adam now leading them to the green. Charlie, a really slow restart. He's in the restart zone, and he's gone. Gets a big jump. Brandon's going to go to the inside of his teammate Adam. We're going to look. He's not going to be able to be there, though. Brandon was talking to him earlier today. This is only his how many laps in this race? That's how many he's got. He ran about 50 in practice, and that's all he's got. So 37 laps in, 37 laps of racing for him at Martinsville. Not much more he can do. This is kind of the best way to learn. Get put in the fire, but you see him, he's up in the black stuff. That's not going to help him. Going to end up having Nick go around him, and then Clayton end up going around him. Doug looking to go around him now. Everybody's still single filed out, fighting for that bottom. Oh, Brady's going to be sideways out back, and he's going to spin. That's going to be yellow number 4. Another yellow. Brady ends up spinning it on that restart. A few laps into it. Finally looked like we're going to go green. Brady ended up getting loose and spinning out there. Let's go back and see what happened from his onboard. Gets in the corner, maybe a little bit too shallow. Clips the curb, ends up clipping the curb, and just going for a spin. You see the damage in the mirror, not probably helping, but as soon as he went up the track, looked like it rotated good, and right there, clips the curb, gets sideways, stays on the throttle, trying to keep it stay in it and drive off, but just too much angle into it by hair. He knows, so he just locked him down. Good job on keeping it off the wall and not backing into anybody. Good job on the save there, Brady. Greg, you got me? I see that
Yeah,
you
what
do
up,
time.
Kate?
Hey, what's up, man? Saw you join. Got Greg up in the booth. He's not running this race, but he's here just kind of watching in the background. So fun to have Greg up here. Greg, I know Nick was kind of talking about a sponsorship deal. He's got Everett Enterprises on his truck. Did you watch the Race Hub from earlier this week?
I missed the race.
You have to check it out. He was talking quite fondly of you. So
I definitely appreciate that, and Everett Enterprises, we intend to be, intricate sponsor for WTF, and keep some vehicles, some cars and trucks out here on the track, you know.
Definitely a nice looking paint scheme in that nice dark purple with the pretty looking logos. Definitely a cool looking car, so fun to have you on the car.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be a little Hendricks Motorsports. We have a Beatty and Sanders sponsor coming on board, as well as Tiny Tot Family Child Care. So we'll be putting cars out all year to support WTF and keep it going, you know.
Yes, sir. Sounds like a plan. Pace car lights are off. We're going to go green this time. You see the pace car pull off into pit road. Charlie and Adam once again going to lead them to the green. Field stacking up as they come off of turn number 4. Adam a little bit far back for this restart, but into the restart zone they go, and Charlie is underway. Under throttle, Adam going to spin tires big. That's going to be able to let Clayton get to his inside. But everybody's going to be all right. Clayton's going to go to the inside of Adam. Doug sitting P6. He's looking to get around Brandon. Brandon opened the door a little bit. Clayton almost into the back bumper of Adam. Not Adams, but Adam Caps. Mr. Caps. On a P3, but looking like a battle for the lead is starting to heat up. Got Nick on Charlie's back bumper. Remember the history between these two at USA. Ended up having a battle. Got into it just a little bit at the end of the race, and it costed him. But right now, Nick trying to work his way around Charlie. Has a little bit of a run down the backstretch. He's going to look low. Going to be smart and play it off. A little bit of front end damage. I think he pitted on that restart. Adam a little bit loose. You can see on the back bumper, but Chad and Nick going to have to battle it for the lead. They're side by side out back behind them. Clayton and Adam. Clayton around the outside. He's going to have to fight him. Adam's going to get a little bit loose on the curb. All fair play here at Martinsville. See Clayton trying to find his way around him on the back bumper still. Almost to it. A little bit of nudge on exit maybe. He's going to look low down the back straightaway. Rolls reversed heading into turn number 3 as the last time. Clayton going to keep it on the bottom. It's going to be side by side down the front stretch. Battle for 3rd. And out back behind them was a battle for 4th. Doug was to the inside of Brandon, but he ended up not being able to. They're still going to be side by side in front of them. Clayton driving it in deep, trying to stay behind him. Stay on his inside, on the roof cam of these two. Two Toyotas battling. See the two out back, or in front of them, have pulled a pretty major gap. A little bit of contact there on the exit. Adam gets in the wall. Clayton almost into the back bumper of Adams. Maybe went for a move. And that's going to cost him big. He's going to go up the hill. Now he's going to have Doug on his back bumper looking to the inside. Doug, he's going to go for it. Doug with that clean paint scheme. Car looking clean for now at the moment, but I think battle for the lead. Still kind of staying within that .03 gap. Nick really hasn't tried to do nothing too big or aggressive. Doug gets in the wall a little bit down the front stretch. But Brandon still holding off Clayton. Nick out back behind them, Chad out back behind them, trying to figure out a way to get it by Doug. Doug stays low for him. We're looking on the back of Clayton's car. They're going to be side by side. Clayton has a nose on him down the back straightaway. Chad ends up clearing Doug around the outside of this corner, and there's going to be a yellow. I have to find out where. You see the 20 of Colin in the pits, so wondering if that was him. It was. He ended up getting on the wall. Trying to avoid Chris. Ends up trying to avoid him, gets on the wall, then gets back in the throttle and spins. Don't know where the leaders were. But it was enough to spin. So Collins ends up getting in causing the yellow on that one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Race control just called out. Your stage is 70.
70. All right. I was just
Yes.
gonna ask you if you could be the information
well,
runner and go and ask if they were gonna. do a
race
stage deal,
control
so
just called it out.
10 laps
Stage
till the
will be at
stage.
70.
All right. 10 laps till the stage. Appreciate it there, Greg. Appreciate that
Not a problem,
lot.
sir. Not a problem.
But you're gonna see pace car pull off now, heading into pit road. Charlie on the pole, Nick on his outside, Chad and Clayton, row number 2 for this restart. But as they come to the restart zone, see Colin up on the outside. I don't know what's going on there. Colin ended up going around, but Nick with a good restart. First restart of the night where someone's able to hold around the outside, and he is. Fresher tires, Nick going to have a nose on Charlie heading down the backstretch into turn number 3. They're going to be side by side off at turn number 4. Almost a bit of contact, but they're still going to be side by side entering turn number 1. Side by side battle for the lead. Looks like at the moment, between the last 2 weeks of hosting races, looks like these two are going to be the two battling for the championship, and we know how much they like each other, so this championship could get good. But they're being really clean and respectful right now, having a great battle. Only for the stage, remember. Lap 63 got a stage at 70, so they're still side by side. Wow, Nick able to hold around the outside. Haven't seen that move happen in a while. He's going to try to cross over. Not going to be able to get there. Maybe have a little bit of a run down the front stretch. No, he's going to sit back, sit in line. Remember, just for the stage. Not going to do stage points in the league, but still going to have stages. Get people around. A few more battles, I guess. But Nick, a little bit older tires, or a little bit newer tires. 30-lap fresher tires, at least. Charlie on lap 50 tires. Nick on 20-lap old tires. So Nick, see on the front stretch, got a little loose. Ended up costing him quite a bit, but can he run him down? And last night, Adam was, he joined just last night, and he's already making a statement. He's running P3 at Martinsville. He's up 8 spots. He's the biggest mover of the race. Got Clayton and Brady behind him. So 2 guys that you never really think to see at a short track be up at the front, but they are. Clayton, solid run in P number 4, and Brady P number 5. But as they come across the line to complete lap 67, or take the lap 67, Charlie's going to lead it. That's a big lap to lead lap 67. Come off the corner. Nick a little bit sideways. Let's go on board with him these last few laps. See, kind of up the track. Trying to get a good run off, but he's definitely loose off the corner. Burning up those rears could be big. It's all going to be about car saving. He's way loose now. You spin them tires once, it'll cost you a lot the rest of the race. So you see how much time he's lost now. You spin it or overdrive it, overheat those tires, you're not going to have any grip. Got to keep him in that sweet spot, and he just doesn't look like he's going to be able to. But caution's going to come out.
Lap 70.
Lap 70 for that
Lap
stage.
70. Yep.
So everybody's going to be doing it good, but that's going to end up doing it there for the stage.
Okay.
Charlie, our stage 2 winner. Congratulations. Nick, solid. Who you think that we should interview? Who you think?
Oh.
Jeremy going to lead him to the green. Chad going to be starting on his outside. Brady having a solid run, working his way back through the field.
Well, Brady, Brady kind of surprised me tonight.
You want to interview Brady? We can interview Brady.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, do that.
All right, Brady, we're going to interview you now. Going to be starting P3 on this restart. Had a little bit of trouble early. Got that well. Ended up coming first off of pit road. What do you think it's going to take to lead these next 50 laps and win this deal?
I will need a caution. I know that I couldn't take any tires. iRacing had a little bit of glitch earlier where it took away a set of tires and I didn't get a fresh set of tires for some reason. So iRacing just glitched out on that. But I just got to do my best to try to stay clean and try to stay up here with these old tires, and when caution comes out, probably take a 4 set and see what I can do. Probably start from the back end when that happens, but we'll see.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck the rest of the race until you come to the green. Good luck. Been very impressive so far.
Thank you.
Nice little chat with Brady. Brady, fun to interview. Him and Nick did that race hub deal with them earlier this week, but as they come to the restart zone, Jeremy and Chad going to lead them to the green. Two more experienced guys, two of the quicker guys. Jeremy gets a good restart. Nick going to give a big shove to the back of Brady. Charlie trying to figure out his way to go around. He's first one off 4 tires, as you heard. Brady ended up not being able to take some. Charlie going to look to dive to the inside of Chad. Not going to be thinking better of it. Smart move by Charlie. But Chad's going to take the lead off of turn 4. Nick also trying to find his way. He's big sideways. He's going to lose it down the front stretch and wreck big. They're going to wreck also behind them with Doug and Joey. Big wreck. That's going to cost Nick a lot. Been talking about it all night. Or talked to him in the race before. Greg, go ahead, take a look at this. Let me fix this for you. Take a look at this. Ended up.
Hold on. Hold on, okay. Let me get there, please.
Not showing up on your
there we go.
monitor. There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Got it up on your monitor. So you see Nick gets loose down the straightaway, tries to correct it, and just too much will into it. He ends up getting too loose and getting into the inside wall. And as we back it up, looks like Doug was just looking to make a move on Joey, and ends up costing them 2 as well. They end up getting into the wall. Clayton ends up making it through, though, but as we look, see what Clayton saw during that restart. They're on the front stretch that time. See, that's when you see Nick's door numbers. He's looking. Then you see Joey and Doug making contact.
Oh, yes.
He's just able to squeak through the middle. And did he get clipped in that? I don't know. Maybe you have to show a little bit better.
Yeah,
No,
real close. Real close.
Little close, but then it ended up getting hit by anybody, and he just goes around.
No, he just spun around. He just went around.
He ended up just going around. So
yeah, he just went around.
he ended up somehow making it through. Just a little bit of a slide, and he's going to be all right. Got back going. No problems there. So everybody gets back rolling, though. But
hey, it hurt. It hurts my race team. You know.
Your driver, Nick, ends up making a mistake, and that's kind of the big deal, or a really big deal. Martinsville, a place where just mistakes can cost you and add up, and it's going to cost Nick the biggest there. Still, on that restart, Chad ended up taking the lead, ended up getting around Jeremy on the inside. Charlie thought about making it 3 wide on that one corner, was smart to back out of it, not cause it. A little too early to be making moves like that, so coming back to lap 82, going to be restarting on Charlie on the outside on new tires. Chad, 30-lap-old tires by now. And they're going to come back into the restart zone for the restart. See Nick trying to catch up to the back of the field now, but as they creep closer into the restart zone, Chad and Charlie lead them to the green. Chad takes off. Good restart by Chad. That's going to let Charlie get back in behind him. Good restart throughout the field that time. Brandon a little bit up the hill. He's going to go on the black stuff. Not where you want to be here at Martinsville. Up there, there's no banking. So, no banking, no turn. Definitely going to hurt him. But Chad going to end up leading the lap there in the league race. That would count towards for an extra point. So, that'd be big to get those extra points any way that you can, even if it's just staying out on a yellow or getting off cycle or whatever. But see, working the back bumper of Chad with that peanut paint scheme, but Charlie going to have a good run on exit. Going to try to sneak up underneath him. Go on board with Brady sitting a solid P2, but still focus on this battle, or P3. Still focus on this battle for the lead. Charlie should be able to clear him, not this corner with them fresher tires, and he does. Can Chad fight back at all? Going to have a little bit of a run. Going to stall out now. Charlie back to the point on lap 85. That's going to put Chad P2, Brady P3. Brady, I would say the biggest surprise of the race, maybe. He's had a big race today. Hopefully he can stay and keep running it, doing what he's been doing throughout this whole deal. But you know, he's in a solid part of the track, or part of the field. So cool to see him up front for once. Usually the guy you see at the start of the race up front then makes a mistake and then ends up at the back, but now he's able to fight his way through the field after that early incident, and he's back to it. So he's on the same lap old tires as Charlie, both pitted on lap 71. Jeremy behind him on lap 58 tires. So, and then everybody else on the field pitted on a lap later. So 71, 71, 71, and then Doug on lap 78. So everybody behind him on fresher tires, but Brady on them fresher tires struggling. Jeremy's going to get to his inside down the backstretch, heading into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Looks like Jeremy not going to be clear. Brady going to fight around the outside. Really holding it out there. Brady doing a solid job holding around the outside. Brady's the biggest mover, tied with Adam at the moment, 5 spots from the start of the race. Chad and Charlie have swapped spots from the start of the race, but Jeremy's going to be clear off of turn 4. That's going to put Brady stuck on the outside. Big deal with Martinsville. Don't get stuck on the outside. You'll get freight train, is what's happened to Brady. He's not able to fight it. He's going to try to get down, not going to be able to. Adam going to be back to his inside. Entering turn number 3, Adam's going to get a little bit loose, hits the curb, and they're going to make contact. Brady backs it into the fence, and that's going to cost both of them. Adam ends up getting onto the curb. Let's take a look at that. As we see down the front back stretch, Brady thinks about trying to throw the block, tries to get in front of him, but you see Adam gets loose on entry, then he ends up driving over the curb and just gets in the door of Brady, and that costs both of them. Big incident. Brandon actually ends up squeaking through. Solid move by Brandon to make it through. Same thing with Doug. Doug ends up driving over the curb. Let's go on board with Doug and watch what he saw from that spot. See, it all started on entry. Brandon, as soon as he got onto the concrete, gets loose, drives up into the door of Brady. Brandon has to shoot the gap to the middle, and Doug just wide open and turns left, and he's able to get by it. So, amazing moves by both of them. Doug's going to have to give up the spot, and he's going to go to the back. Chad pitted that time, too. He's going to take 4 tires.
Okay. Yeah.
Chad, got you in the booth. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, ended up hitting that last yellow. Going to have to be starting pretty far back in the field. Took 4 tires, I'm assuming, that time. What do you think it's going to be? What do you think is going to have to happen for you to be able to get back up to the front and win this deal?
A lot of cautions. Very lot of cautions. Unfortunately, I got caught speeding, so I got to go to the back. So, trying to get by some of these guys is going to be pretty hard.
Caught speeding, that's going to cost you. That
Yeah.
That's a big deal. So, well, good luck for these last. Probably going to get back going with about 28 to go. So, good luck the rest of the way. Hopefully, see you here at the end.
Yeah, I hope so. Appreciate it.
Chad, always one of the, probably the most respectful guy, funniest guy to talk to, hang out with. Definitely has a lot of racing experience, has a lot of heart for racing, so cool to see him. Gonna be fun to watch him come to the field, know that for a fact. But Nick and Brady gonna be side by side in row number 3. Those two just pitted. They're on the freshest 2 tires front of the field. Lap 92, Mitchell pitted lap 93. And Doug, 92. So everybody back behind Nick and Brady going to be on the freshest tires. So, Charlie and Jeremy going to be leading them to the green now. Into the restart zone. Lap 95. Restart. Charlie gets a good restart. Clayton ends up being able to go with him. Maybe not first initial start of the race. Ends up, overdrives the corner. He gets into Jeremy big. Overdrives the corner. Gets into Jeremy. Everybody saves it and keeps driving. Good save by Jeremy. Ends up getting tagged by Clayton, but that's going to help Nick and Brady get through. That's going to be big. Brady and Nick on the freshest tires in the field, and they're got the track position. Only car in front of them, Charlie, the leader. So see how they are going to end up getting through the field. But 2 cars out back going to be battling back here. A little bit of curve for Joey. He's going to get up the hill into Brandon. As we see Adam trying to go to his inside. They're going to be 3 wide heading in turn number 1. Everybody's going to try to back out of it. That's going to check everybody up. Chad's not going to be able to get around any of them. Chad trying to figure out a way to get by it. Joey maybe pinching a little bit. Chad going to just try to be smart, try to get through this little back of the field pack. He's going to be to the inside of Joey, heading into turn number 1. And he's going to get in the back bumper of Adam. Adam saves it. Big save by Adam. Hell of a save. But as we're kind of going to scope out through the field, Nick not catching Charlie by much. Still 0.6 of a second gap. Nick right behind him though. Brady all kind of in a single file line. Everybody trying to, but yellow is out. Don't see a lot of cars. Chad by himself. I think it was that gap. Yes, it was. As Chad had to back out of it, you see going down into turn number 3. Joey following Adam. He ends up getting to the left rear of him. Spins him. 1 save, was able to save it. 2, wasn't able to. Second hit, that's going to spin and flip Joey. Joey ended up flipping there. Wow, that was a hard hit. Let's interview your driver, Greg. Nick?
Yes.
You was at the start of that restart the freshest tires in the field. You're up to P2. Got 20 lap fresher tires than Charlie, and you're going to have about 20 laps to go on this deal. What do you think it's going to take to get around Charlie and end up pulling him off for these last 20 lap shootout?
I don't know. I'm kind of still deciding what I'm going to do. Yeah. We're on the outside. Depending on how this restart goes, if it goes good, I do want it to go green. If it goes bad, then I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still deciding how I'm going to do it. I'm either going to lay back for a while, save tires, see, because I don't know if he has a set left to try to pit like he did at USA. But I'm either doing that or I'm going to push hard now, pass
the
it,
outside,
and then pull
Joey.
away. But I don't really know. We'll see.
Alrighty, well, sounds like a plan. Good luck the rest of the race. Actually, while we're in here, you got your team owner, Greg, up here. He's watching from the booth. Greg, got anything to tell your driver? A little motivational speech?
Hey, Nick, just keep doing what you're doing. You know what to do, so do it, okay? Just
Thank
bring
you.
it home for every prize.
There we go. Thank you, Greg.
All right now.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we're going to get back for the restart. Lap 105 restart. Charlie and Nick going to lead them to the green. These two battled out for the win at USA. Ended up making contact late in the race on a late race restart. And they're going to come through 3 and 4 for this restart with 20 laps to go. Nick lagging back just a little bit. You heard him say he was going to try to lag back on the restart and see what happened. Charlie, a really slow restart, playing maybe a little bit of games. So you have to talk to race car, make contract, and wreck down the front stretch. Big wreck.
What did Charlie do?
Big wreck.
He turned right down on him.
Team owner Greg, I'm going to need you to calm down a little bit. It looked like Charlie spun the tires. Looked like Charlie spun the tires on that one. Definitely didn't mean to hit that. Charlie spins the tires and causes the big one on a late race restart. Had the lead, had the track position. He spins the tires, and that's going to cost him. Was talking about it, saying the entire race, mistakes are going to cost it. And the mistakes are going to cost Charlie here. Going to cost Charlie big. Going to cost Nick. Wow. They're both on their lid. Charlie ends up resetting. Nick ends up resetting. Charlie still sitting there like a pig on ice trying to get flipped. Unfortunate for Charlie, but that definitely was interesting to say the least. Brady ends up making it through that wreck on the restart. Was starting third. Was thinking that may not be where, but as soon as Brady gave him a hit, they all took off. Charlie hooked right and was just able to get through as you see him roll wreck behind him. See it from the gearbox cam. Ends up getting way sideways. They all make contact and they're up and over. Only cars that made it out of that deal was Brady, Adam. Let's see, Clayton ends up getting through it. Doug ended up getting through that deal, I think, as well.
No,
But,
Doug did not.
Doug did not get through it, as we're hearing from Doug. He joined us up in the booth. Had a quick scooter to get up to the booth. But I think only 3 cars in the lead lap, if I'm correct. But everybody but Brady, I'd say. I know Brady and Nick were kind of talking during Race Hub about maybe doing a little bit of a team up and trying to convince Brady to join Greg Enterprises and maybe the convincing might be happening right now. So just Brady out front, Adam to his outside, Clayton behind him. So all the biggest movers are actually up to the front now. Brady up 7 spots, Adam up 9. Clayton started third, he's sitting third. So a few of the guys that have been running at the back the entire race are up at the front now. Looks like it's going to be a single file restart. Everybody's going to have E-Whales, and Adam's going to be the only one on the top, it looks like. So everybody had an E-Whale. Everybody's going to have to start there. And Brady in the lead at Martinsville. Going to be about 10-lap shootout here. And they're green. 11 laps to go here at Martinsville. Brady's leading them through 1 and 2. Adam pitted on lap 102. Brady on lap 92. So 10-lap fresher tires from Adam. See how he uses them to get through this field. Brady, a little bit on the curb. That's how he spun earlier. He's going to have to be careful with that. But, oh, this could be big, boys. Going to be a hell of a battle. A few of the guys that have been having problems all race had to get through the field. They're up at the front now. Top 3. Oh, some of the higher I-rating guys in the field. 1,500 from Brady, 1,800 from Adam, and 2,000 from Clayton. So some of the higher I-rated guys in this field, they're going to be duking out for these last 8 laps. Brady, hard on the brakes, trying to get that thing to rotate. Not got the grip in the tires to be able to rotate through the corner as good as Adam. But able to still hold them off for now. Is Adam just trying to be patient? He's going to have to wait to make that move. Brady can't cost himself with a mistake. We see it happen all night. Nick ended up making a mistake, went to the back, fought his way up to the front, then ended up getting on the wreck. Charlie made that mistake on the restart. Now he's out. So it's going to have to be mistake-free race the rest of the way for Brady to end up winning this deal. Clayton going to look to the inside of Adam. Not going to be close enough. Guy that we haven't talked about all race, Johnny, out back behind them. He's going to be P4 on the freshest tires in the field, lap 109 set of tires. On Clayton's back bumper. Adam, he's loose down the backstretch. He's going to hit the inside wall. He stays running, though. Good save by him. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Brady has a decent gap now with Clayton behind him. 5 laps to go here at Martinsville. Brady in the lead. Clayton, 10-lap fresher tires, same situation. Trying to catch Brady. Can he do it? Brady. One of the guys you never expected to be up front at the end of these deals is here. In the race lab, in the race hub, he was talking about how he wanted to get his first WTF race and win during this season. May come a little earlier. He's tied on exit. Almost gets into the wall. 3 laps to go for Brady. On board with both of these guys. Johnny, lagged back pretty far. Let's just see how Clayton tries to work Brady. Brady up the hill. Going to get a good run on exit. Yes, he does. Clayton to his back bumper. He's going to look to the inside. Heading into turn number 1. He's there. He's loose on entry. Gonna door Brady. He gets into him. Johnny to his inside. Clayton with the lead off of turn number 2. A little bit of contact between him and Brady. Johnny overdrives it. Clayton overdrives it. That's gonna cost him, and the yellow's out. Wow.
Another one?
See what they're talking about in chat.
Karma, rocks again.
It's going to be a green, white, checkered. Let's go back and look at that. I would have said move of the race if he was able to hold on to it. Clayton gets a good run down the back on the front stretch. Perfect move, gets to his inside. Saw it right here, overdrove it just a little bit and got loose. Ends up getting to the curb, gets into him, and then just not able to hold it. Looks like going through that. Yeah, so as you can see, gets into it just a little bit, and right rear to left front pushes Brady up the track. Would have said that may have been the move of the race if he was able to hold it, but goes in the corner, maybe looking in the mirror too much to try to hold off Johnny. Johnny overdrives it, which I think made Clayton overdrive it, and he spins, which costs him and Brady back into P2. So Brady, big pressure on Brady now. big pressure. Was clearly one of the quickest cars in the field late in this deal. He's going to have a green-white checker to try to get around Johnny. Going to be starting on the outside, though. Johnny and Mitchell are two good friends. They're going to be starting on the bottom together. But Brady with an opportunity to win it. Johnny to the lead on the final restart. Hasn't led all race up until now. Have 3 attempts at it. So they wreck here. Can go 2 more times until it's just over. So as they get through the corner now, you're going to see pace car dips off into pit road. Brady and Johnny through 3 and 4 into the restart zone. Brady and Johnny. Green-white check out of Martinsville. Here we go. Johnny with a great restart. Brady with not a good restart. That's going to let Mitchell get to his inside. That's going to be big. Brady's already loose. Brady up the track in the black stuff. Not going to be good. Joey's going to spin. They're going to wreck down the backstretch once again. Not for sure what's going on, though. May not be a yellow. Coming off the corner, number 4. Johnny going to take the white flag. Johnny going to get bumped by Mitchell. They make contact heading into turn 1. Mitchell up the track. They're making contact now down the backstretch. Johnny in the lead. Is Jeremy able to get there? No. Clayton dumps him. And Johnny off of turn number 4. He's going to win it at Martinsville. Wow, that was a finish, to say the least. That was a finish. I have to go back and look at that, but Johnny ends up getting it done.
For second.
See what everybody's talking about in chat. A little bit of contact, big contact. Here, see Jeremy upset with Clayton after that dump and run on the corner. But Johnny ends up getting it done. Johnny, if you could join one of the chats so I can interview you, please. After you get done doing your burnout. But Johnny ends up getting it done at Martinsville. And his buddy, Mitchell, ends up going up the track late in turn number 1. And that cost him. But Johnny ends up getting it done on the last restart. Let's go take a look at what kind of happened on that deal. So Brady just spins the tires. Big spin on the tires. Gets a bad restart. Goes into turn 1. And simply overdrives it. He goes in the black stuff and he's up the track too much to handle. Then they wreck once again down the backstretch. And then through 3 and 4, it's just pretty clean. Seems like it. And then Mitchell able to get to Johnny's back bumper. They make a little bit of contact. Johnny on the curb. Mitchell too far up the track, not going to be a factor. They kind of bounce into each other, and then Clayton. That's too far back for a dive. He just drives it in there and dumps Jeremy. And that is a big hit for Jeremy. Jeremy had a chance maybe at him into 3. Probably too far back, but was definitely had a solid P2 run. Yeah, just big dump and run from Clayton. That was pretty bad, but off of turn 4, Johnny ended up getting it done. Johnny, our race winner, ends up getting it done. Johnny, how do you feel?
Nerve-wracking, man. I ain't used to this track.
Definitely was a lot of contact during that race and a lot of damage getting torn up, but you ended up getting to the end on one of those last restarts, ended up taking the lead and getting it done. What were you thinking on those last green white checkers, and how'd you get it done?
Well, I couldn't believe that the 2 cars in front of me wrecked out. I mean, it just opened up and I just took that hole, so just thankful to get around without getting caught up in another one. So,
well, you did a heck of a job. Ended up running clean, and it ended up paying off for you. So, congratulations. Who would you like to thank, and who would you like to thank first?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Fury, Chevrolet, my teammate Mitchell Moore, and wanted to say appreciate y'all letting us join up with y'all. I had a blast. I'm not very good here because this is the first time I've ever raced this track, but it was fun. Other than all the carnage out there, I hope I didn't cause too much of it. So
I like your crowd center, to be honest, and it ended up paying off for you. So, wanted to ask you. I know that I believe you're trying to run most of the season, correct? Most of the WTF racing season. So, what is kind of your expectations or hopes heading into the season, starting off next week at Daytona?
can't wait for Daytona. I love the super speedways, and my expectations is I just want to race with a good group of guys, clean racing, have fun. That's basically it.
Yes, sir. Well, glad you joined. Really appreciate it. So hopefully see you in here next week, next Tuesday.
All right. Thank y'all for having us, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Johnny ends up getting it done at Martinsville. Clayton ends up P2. Let's who's in here with me? Doug, you in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's do an interview with Clayton here.
That's fine.
Clayton ends up getting it done P2 at Martinsville. Tell us what you were thinking headed into 4 right there. Ended up getting P2 off of a controversial move, but ended up paying off for you. What'd you think on those last 2 restarts?
No, man. It was a shit show at the end there.
Well,
Fucking my dumbass, I took the lead from Brady, or I went to go pass him for the lead, and I overshot the corner, hit the curve, and doored Brady up the track, and then I went into 3 and got on the brakes and just looped it. I don't know.
Definitely one of those tracks where a little mistake could be big, and it definitely cost you tonight, but ended up fighting your way back, ended up getting P2, so little controversial move to get second, but congratulations.
I don't feel like I did anything that dirty. It's short track racing at the end of the day. If I'm not stout with finishing P3, I'm going to get something better any way I can.
All right, congratulations, Clayton P2. Oh, he turned him.
He sailed him. In the league, that would be a DQ on his part.
Yeah,
100%. So.
All right, Chad ended up P3 in that whole deal. Started P1, went to the back probably 4 or 5 times. Ended up P3. So, what did it take to get back to the field? I know you started pretty far back on those restarts. Ended up P3. What do you got to say?
Nah, not much. Just try doing what I could do. Just some stuff needs to kind of change. Just kind of got messed up a little bit a couple of times, so kind of hurt me a little bit. So just take it what we can.
Yes, sir. Well, after a lot of wrecks and a lot of things happening, ended up getting through it. Ended up making contact down the backstretch, avoiding that deal. Then ended up P3. So, congratulations, and see you tomorrow, next week.
Appreciate it.
Alrighty, that's going to do it. So, I'm going to jump off. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, Yeah, come and if you guys want to send an invite to the league, let me know. PM me, say it in the comments, something. Congratulations to Johnny. Ends up getting it done at Martinsville. Heard him. Got not much experience around here, but he ends up getting it done. So congratulations, Johnny. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. See y'all on the next one. Peace out.